Welcome to VAK's lecture. In this video, we will discuss about the organization of computer. Organizing the computer is nothing but how our computer is designed and how it will work. Here, we are not going through the physical parts of the computer. We will discuss about the working of internal parts of the computer. Internal parts in the sense like motherboard, RAM, ROM, cache memory, etc. So the functional units of all these internal parts can be explained with the help of block diagram. That's why block diagram of a computer and organization of computer both are same. Also we know that computers can solve highly complicated problems very quickly, accurately and at high speed. Here is the block diagram of a computer. A computer can perform the major operations or functions like input unit, central processing unit, memory unit and output unit. In central processing unit, we have control unit and arithmetic logical unit. In memory unit, we have primary memory and secondary memory. Now we will discuss about these. Input unit. It reads the list of instructions and data from the user and converts these instructions into machine code. Machine code means the combination of zeros and ones, and the computer can only understand these combination of zeros and ones. And this binary code is called as machine language. Using some devices, we can give the instructions to the computer. Those devices are called as input devices. For example, keyboard, mouse, scanner, joystick, touchpad, etc. Then this converted data or the machine code can be sent to the CPU for further processing. CPU, Central Processing Unit. It performs all types of operations and controls the operations of all parts of computer. CPU is the brain of the computer. Without CPU, we can't do anything with the system. In laptops, the CPU will be in the form of chip only. And CPU is the combination of control unit and arithmetic logical unit. Control unit. Suppose if you think which internal part is most important among all the internal parts, that is motherboard. In motherboard, which part is important? That is CPU. Again in CPU, the control unit is most important one. This control unit controls or monitors all the activities of the CPU and also controls the operations of all other components of the system. Control unit decides that which instructions are to be executed and which operations are to be performed. ALU. In this, instructions are executed. That means it performs arithmetic logical operations. Means it performs arithmetic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, etc. Also, it performs logical operations like less than, greater than, less than or equals to, greater than or equals to, etc. All these. ALU takes the data from the input unit and performs any mathematical or logical operations. After processing, the output or the result is written back to the memory unit for the further processing. Memory unit. In many situations, the user doesn't want the output. They just do the operations and want to store the information in some area. At that time, memory unit comes in usage. A computer only with CPU and without RAM will not work. Why? Because CPU always works with the usage of memory or RAM. So, memory unit is used to store all instructions and data and also used to store that stored data can be retrieved whenever it is necessary. The computer memory is measured in terms of bits or bytes. 1 nibble equals to 4 bits, 1 byte equals to 8 bits, 1 kilobyte equals to 1024 bytes, 1 megabyte equals to 1024 kilobyte, 1 gigabyte equals to 1024 megabyte. Likewise, still we are having terabyte, petabyte, exabyte, zettabyte, etc. Memory can be classified into two types, primary memory and secondary memory. Primary memory. Primary memory is used to store the data temporarily. That's why it is called as temporary memory. For example, RAM. Primary memory is also called as volatile memory. That means whenever power failure occurs, whenever computer crashes and restart of the computer, then the data will be lost. That's why it is called as volatile memory. And primary memory is directly accessible by the CPU at very high speed. Primary memory is having a less storage capacity, and these devices are so expensive. Secondary memory. Secondary memory is used to store the data permanently. That's why it is called as permanent memory. For example, floppy disk, DVD, hard disk, etc. Secondary memory is also called as non-volatile memory, means it never lost the data even though occurrence of power failure, system crashes, etc. That's why it is called as non-volatile memory. Secondary memory is having a very large storage capacity, and storage memory devices are cheaper in cost. Output unit. Output unit is used to display the results in human readable format. That means it converts machine code results into the human understandable language. Using some devices, we can get the result or output from the computer. For example, monitor, printer, speakers, projectors, etc. are the output devices. These devices receive the data in binary form. Then this can be converted into human readable form. If you understand the concept in my video, please like, share, subscribe my channel for more videos. Thank you.